Good everyone. I hope you guys have an amazing day. So what I'll do today, I'll talk about the order management from a Salesforce perspective. Now, you might have heard about the order management before. You might have used a different system, not necessarily on a Salesforce ecosystem. You might have used an SAP, or you might have used in a different ERP system. So, I've I fairly kind of going to assume that you do have a basic understanding of what exactly an order management is all about. If not, that's fine. So, think about a scenario, right? You as a customer, right? You often tend to buy stuff from different businesses, right? For Let me give you a very simple example. You wanted to buy, let's say, a laptop from Amazon, right? So obviously, what you normally do, you log into your Amazon site, and then you go and look for the laptop you wanted to buy. And if the prices matches with your expectation and the configuration matches with your expectation, obviously you're going to say click, and then you fill in all the information and you pay the shipping fees, and then click on submit. Then what happens is that behind the scene, if the payment gets authorized, you will get a message that payment has been authorized, and this is your order number. So that order number is a starting point, right? But think about this way, right? Once an order is generated, the whole process is not complete, right? Then obviously, that order information get passed on to a different team who looks after the laptop shipment process, like maybe the guys working in the factory or the warehouse is the one who's actually packing up your laptop. And then once the laptop is packed and ready to be shipped, so the information get passed on to the shipping company, and the shipping company um, will take over from there, right? And once that's done, the status on the website will be updated, or even before it says in process, order received, in process, shipped, right? And then a customer can pretty much log into Amazon to see the status of the order. So this is in general from an order management perspective, though I know that I explained in a very super simplified way, but that just a kind of how the order management aspect works, right from the beginning when the order generated to the point when the order gets shipped and the customer receives the product, right? And whole life cycle involves not just one team. It might be a scenario where 5 6 different teams get involved, right from a customer service people to the people who are shipping your order, packing your order, and the postal service, right? And the team who's responsible for troubleshooting if something goes wrong from a that's basically customer service. So in general, that's basically an order management is about. Now imagine if you have to do this process in a different software, right? It's gonna make the life of a customer very difficult, because you are saying, hey, log into Amazon for creating an order, log into XYZ system to check in the status of an order, log into a postal service to check in the status of an order where your order is. It's kind of a pretty nuisance to a customer, right? Though you can do that, but it's not really great, right? Because what user wants is an experience where they can log into one place, they can see the information about the order, to see the different life cycle associated with the order, and once the order is shipped or ready to be dispatched, the user get notified using a text or whatever, right? That's just one process. So that's in nutshell, the order and order life cycle. Now, from a trailhead perspective, right, they have given us this beautiful picture, very simple to understand, right? And I'll walk you through, because it's very important you guys have the picture in your mind. The reason why I'm saying this, because when you're building an order management system, it doesn't matter if you're using a Salesforce order management or building custom, right? You need to understand different processes in place so that you can build an efficient solution, right, to cater the requirement of your customer. Because at the end of the day, what are you trying to do? You're going to try to help your customers so that they have a seamless, good user experience when they try to contact your business or do business with your company, right? Okay, so the first thing first, what happens, right? You think about a scenario, you whatever your name may be, Dave, Peter, um, whatever, right? XYZ. These days, we have fancy name like Elon Musk named his kid. So let's say whatever name yours. Um, or you place an order, right? And and let's say, for example, um, you wanted to order uh, a phone, yeah? You wanted to order a phone. You wanted to give your phone to your father. Very simple reason, right? So because your father's birthday is coming, so you decided you wanted to give your father a phone, right? A Samsung. I'm not going getting into the model. So let's say Samsung phone, and so you logged into Amazon site. You found your phone, you placed an order. Simple, right? And now when you say place an order, you obviously enter your credit card details or PayPal or whatever, right? Or Afterpay, because in New Zealand we have Afterpay, and PayPal too, and other stuff, right? So let's say, for the sake of argument, everyone understand PayPal. So this guy paid using PayPal, and now that get authorized, and now to see if the fraud check to see if your payment is really right, and all kind of checks that Amazon does, right? Simple. Okay, now order is created. Now the request authorization. Now send the order. Okay, so two things happens behind the scene. Obviously, when the order number gets generated, right, you obviously see the order number on the screen, and the second, it's sent to sent to a team who will be fulfilling your order, right? Could be a warehouse, right? So that's the two things happening here, as you can see. Once you get the notification on the screen, or it could be in the form of an email, or it could be text, whichever, right? Or both. And the person who's looking after the orders in orders in the sense a warehouse, right? Where who will be shipping an order. So they got the notification as well, and there they do the pick and pack. So they obviously have to find your phone number, sorry, your model number. So they might go and look into the Samsung section. They say, aha, this is the phone this guy looking for. So they grab the phone, they wrap it up and do whatever the packaging, right? And then once that's done, the status get updated, right? And once that's done, and you get the notification even by email or text that the status has been changed from order pending to order process, something like that. And they see the payment, what's happened, to see how this guy's paid it, right? And then once that's done, uh, they will pass on this information to a shipping company to say, hey, this is the address we wanted to ship. So that's done. And now an invoice will be created and then will be sent to the person. And at the end, the person will receive the order. And then information will be updated in the system. I explained this from an Amazon perspective, just a fictitious information. I presume this is what they had do behind the scene. I mean, just assume that this is what they do, or any ERP system in place, right, using which do all kind of buyings. Now, can you do this using Salesforce? Absolutely, you can do this using Salesforce. Now, in Salesforce, we have something called order management, right? So, order management app is something you can use, because the thing I wanted to explain today, you can build all of this functionality in Salesforce. You can do all this. You can use your B2C commerce. You can use your, the Commerce Cloud to integrate with it. So there are a lot of things you can do, right? Just from this certification perspective, you just need to understand what order management is about, what all this functionality, what you can do with it, right? That's pretty much you need to know. Okay, now I wanted to show you something from an order management perspective. If you wanted to play around in your org, I highly encourage you to do so. So, what do you do, right? Obviously, you log into your org. You can register for a dev org. If you haven't done so, it's pretty easy to do that. Go to developer.salesforce.com, and then you can choose your dev or developer org. It's a free org. You can register for it, and you can log in, right? Once you log in, you need to look for something called um, order, order management. Most likely, you will not find it. You will say, I cannot find it. I tried everything. I cannot find it. The reason why you cannot find it because you need to enable it. So you go to setup here, and under setup, you can go to something called order. You go to order settings. So you just need to enable enhanced commerce order. So tick this one. Once you tick it, you cannot disable it, right? So I enabled all of this here, but so enable this and refresh it and come back, and you will see the order management option is there. So you come to order management option here and you activate this, right? And you can activate other stuff if you want. Just for the sake of argument, activate this, right? So what that will do, you will have access to this app. Very simple. So you go here, you go to order management, and there you go. You have order management. So in the order management, you have order summaries. Right now I got nothing. And then you got order payment summaries. I got none. There's nothing here. And then you have fulfillment orders. I have none here. Accounts. Obviously I got accounts there. Delivery methods. Order delivery methods. I've created this um, additional info and kind of stuff, right? So this is from a very basic overview perspective from an order management, what all the objects uh, it contains. So, like I said, it goes order, return orders, work orders, order summaries. You can create an order using an order object. It's pretty simple if you don't want to use this one. If that's what you're after, you can pretty much go here and sorry, not here, and you can go here and create an order, right? And you can build the flows to do whatever you wanted to do behind the scene. But I just wanted to explain you overview from an order management perspective, which is a Salesforce component, Salesforce app, which you can leverage it if you wanted to use it. That's exactly what we're going to look. We'll be going to look at it over the course of time. And for this session, right, I just wanted to make sure you understand what order management is about, from a simple layman term, because it's very important that you guys understand the terminology. Because even if you wanted to build your in-house custom solution when it comes to order management, for whatever reason, if you wanted to do that, then you need to know what order management is about to start with, right? Because if you don't know, if you're thinking order management is just all about creating orders, that's not correct, right? That's just one part of it. That's just 1%, not even 1%, I would say 5% aspect of it. There are other stuff involved, right? Your shipping, your order status update, fulfilling the orders, and all kind of stuff. So that being said, I hope this session is useful. You guys have an amazing Sunday. Adios.